I think the most important thing that Oza taught me was his attitude toward patients. He always treated them as if they were his primary interest, and the patients felt that. And it's the same way with the students. I've never seen a student of Oza that didn't feel that Oza took a very primary interest in his career.
Those traits that founding Dean Wilbert C. Davison admired about his mentor, Sir William Osler, defined Davison's legacy at Duke. As a member of the Davison Club, you are helping to power the School of Medicine's legacy of excellence. Your generosity is critical to funding medical curriculum innovation, student scholarships, and research that holds promise for solving some of medicine's most confounding health issues.
Unrestricted gifts really do allow us to do things that we normally couldn't do. It allows us to be creative, innovative, and take advantage of opportunities that we otherwise wouldn't be able to address as they come up.
A good example is the School of Medicine's Primary Care Leadership Track, an innovative academic path that gives students first-hand experience in primary care by placing them mainly in outpatient settings.
The need for primary care physicians is going to become acute going forward. With the latest changes in our healthcare financing, we're going to have more individuals in the health system than we've ever had. And we're going to need individuals who have a skill set which will allow us to deal with that appropriately.
Students spend 9 months in outpatient clinics and have the unprecedented opportunity to rotate through the emergency department. They spend 3 months doing inpatient training in the hospital. They compile their own panel of patients whom they follow through the healthcare system. An OBGYN student, for example, will follow a patient from early pregnancy through delivery, even assisting in the birth.
This was a dream that we had, but didn't have the finances to do that. We got a gift that came in which allowed us to move in that direction, and we are now in our 3rd year of the program, which we think is really fantastic and is going to allow us to make major contributions to the area of primary care going forward. I personally want to thank the members of the Davison Club for your contributions. You've enabled us to move our education programs forward, and we really appreciate the effort that you've put in.
Mending a broken heart in humans is complicated, but zebrafish make it look easy. Kenneth Poss, a Duke professor of cell biology, is one of the first scientists to probe the zebrafish's remarkable ability to regenerate damaged fins, its spinal cord, and heart muscle.
We're a basic research lab, and what really drives us is trying to understand how regeneration happens. What are the mechanisms of it? What cells are involved? What molecules are driving those cells to regenerate tissue?
Surprisingly, Poss has discovered that regenerated heart tissue in zebrafish comes not from stem cells, but from activated contractile muscle cells themselves, and that other cells lining the heart secrete signals that jumpstart the regeneration process.
It's the ultimate goal, and something that drives us as well as understanding the mechanisms, is to try to take what we learn in zebrafish and move it into a mammalian system like mouse, rats, or eventually humans, and try to improve regeneration in those systems, like in the damaged human heart.
Unrestricted funds for research, like those given through the Davison Club, are crucial to helping Duke continue to forge ahead with promising cutting-edge research like this.
What you can do with unrestricted funds is really go from nothing to something brand new for your lab, or something you've learned only recently from a rapidly moving field, and to apply it right away.
Recently, unrestricted funds have allowed Poss to grow his zebrafish facility to allow him to expand his research to both spinal cord and limb regeneration.
It's allowed us to take our field into new areas, and for our research to explode into new discoveries, and for us to train more and more new people.
Medical education is more expensive than ever, and a robust financial aid program is crucial to allowing Duke to attract the students who will go on to become medical leaders and top scholars in their fields. Students like Odera Umiano, who first became interested in the neurosciences as a teen after she learned her father had died from a stroke when she was a child.
My goal is to match in neurosurgery and then do a fellowship in pediatric neurosurgery, and go on to helping little children and fixing their skull defects and their tethered cords and then their Chiaris and all that stuff.
Odera immigrated to the U.S. from Nigeria with her mother, brother, and sister after her father's death.
My father actually went to school in Ohio State, and he always wanted us to be educated here.
She excelled at her large Georgia high school and was one of the first African Americans in the school's history to graduate in the top 10. She was offered full scholarships at several colleges and universities. She also received an invitation to visit Duke.
And I fell in love with the place, and I was like, Mom, I have to go here.
As a Duke undergrad, she was a Baldwin Scholar and earned a degree in psychology with a concentration in neuroscience. In medical school, she and a classmate resurrected the American Medical Women's Association mentoring program, and during her third year, she won the award for the best student poster for a presentation she gave on traumatic brain injuries.
This is big thanks to all the members of the alumni that have committed money to Davison Club, because without their support financially, medical school would be impossible for me.